The Ramsbottom family were ordinary folk, and Pa didn't earn much money, but they dreamt to take an holiday abroad, where they'd heard it were reet bright and sunny. Young Albert were their only son, a lad who brought them nothing but joy. He gave what he could to the family purse from his wage as a paper round boy. One day he found a paper left over, a rare error by Albert indeed. But he thought, never mind, Pa would be pleased to have news of the world to read. Ma was delighted to read all the scandals, read every page, adverts and all. Pa liked the sports and competition page, and reckoned he'd win Spot the Ball. Ma said, "You won't win that holiday prize." Pa replied, but if we did, we could boast the Ramsbottom's tasted cuisine of France. So I'll just pop this entry in post. Well, just imagine the scene when in a few days the telegram boy came with good news. He gave Pa an envelope and said, "Open it quick." Pa said, "Blimey, we won a luxury cruise." Albert couldn't believe their good fortune. Pa said, "A bloomin' miracle's that." Ma simply looked in her wardrobe and said, "I think I'll need a new hat." The day soon arrived when they boarded the train that took Ramsbottom's to Dover. Lunch was included for all to enjoy. Albert was sick and wished journey were over. The weather weren't kind for the crossing. Sea was reet rough, waves 10 foot high. Albert was sick all over new clothes. Ma thought he were going to die. Arriving at Calais, Pa took out his phrase book. There were quite a few words that he knew. "Thou knows ye bar gum" is a well-known phrase in French. It translates sacre bleu. Ma announced she was starving. She would look for a pub and all sit down for a meal. Pa thought that were a grand idea, and spied a cafe that looked just ideal. Albert considered the menu and looked rather glum. There was nowt like they ate in the Dales. Waiter said, "I recommends ye garlic surprise, with ye frog's legs and a side portion of snails." Pa was aghast at the choice of repast, and was ready to pack up and leave. But Ma spotted the dish of the day, were Yorkshire pud, I do believe. But the pudding weren't nothing like it should be, and took gravy were a sad mess to behold. The roast beef were as tough as old boots, and the plum pie and custard were cold. "This food is disgusting," Pa raged at the chef. "I'll thank thee to tear up bill, and give us some croissants to eat on Tuck Ferry, and for our trouble 10 francs out of till." Ma sadly remarked, "It's raining again, no chance of a tan. Would be warmer at Scarborough Pier." Pa said, "Mother, thou's reet about that. There's nowt good to be doing here." So they packed up their bags and returned to the ship with no thought of Paris or Rome. Ma said, "Let's get back to Yorkshire for great fish and chips." Albert said, "There's no place like home."